What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. So, real quick, last episode I talked about ideas, and I really want to continue down that journey and really on that topic. And I think it's so important to really actually cultivate ideas. Everything that we've done in life and everything we do started with an idea, right? Even if you agree with somebody else's idea and then that's the course of action you took with your life, it's important to have ideas. And the reason why I'm saying this is nothing in life really happens without you being intentional. You must have intentionality in your life. If you've chosen to be unintentional, you made an intentional decision to be unintentional and thus just allowing whatever to happen in that area of your life. And all of life requires intentionality. It requires focus. And I'm saying this because you have to have a very focused view and a focused application during your ideation process in life. So I've talked about the 5 pillars. I've talked about health, relationships, finance, right? Work and property. Those 5 core foundational pillars of life, you have to have an ideation process through all of them for improvement, for beginning new things, and for additional add-ons into those areas to improve things, right? You have to have ideas. And I'm doing 2 episodes in a row about this because I think it's so important. Ideas are so underrated, and ideas and the creativity and the thinking, and we underrate them so much. Like I've talked about before, how plans and some of the greatest ideas die in the planning phase because we start getting down to all the reasons why it won't work, and we never talk about the reasons why it will. And we don't talk about the reasons that if this really does take off, the risk is worth it. And more often than not, the risk that you believed was there before beginning the venture really didn't exist in the first place. It's so amazing how we will become so risk focused and so self-preservation focused that we won't execute on anything. And then we wonder why we're stagnant. We wonder why the company's stagnant, our relationships, life, whatever it is, because we're so risk focused. We really have to have a change in mindset to where there's really deep belief that, no, this is possible. I can do this. And my ideas matter and my voice matters. It's interesting because systems are super important, right? The problem with systems, though, isn't really the system itself. It's more human nature to where we get comfortable. We like the system. Even if it's a bad system, we'll adapt and get used to it. And then we won't ever want to do anything to change it. We hate change. We don't want to change. Oh no. What if it's different? What if I don't like it? What if it's painful? It's like, well, the system you got introduced in wasn't the best, and it caused a lot of frustration and pain in your life. Why wouldn't we change it? Why wouldn't we make it better, right? Why wouldn't we do things to serve people? Why wouldn't we have creativity and ideation on these things? I think that's so important. Honestly, I do. I think it's crazy to think about that I would not have an idea that would be worthwhile pursuing. That's a crazy thought. Think about that. You have believed at some point, nope, I don't have anything to add and I don't have value. And I think this is important. I've said this before, like if you work for a company and they don't care about what you think, and that's not where you want to be. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe that's for some people, but I don't want to be there. I want to build. I want to think. I want to create. I really want the freedom to really have change and influence and impact in society and in life. Like I want to be able to do those things. And I know that I'm not like everybody. And I know that everybody's taste and all of what they do. And I know that their preferences, how they think, they're not like me, and that's okay. But I do think those things are worthwhile and they do matter. And it's interesting because one of the number one reasons why people want to work for a company isn't money. It's because they have a voice. They have exactly what I'm describing. I want to be able to make a difference. I want to know that my work matters. And I want to know that what I'm doing actually makes a difference in people's lives. And I think that stuff's important. And so this is why I think ideas are important, right? Your idea doesn't have to be this world-changing idea. You have to have small ones too. Somebody had to figure out how to make screws in order to put things together. Small ideas, but if you look at everything, most everything massive has a lot of screws and bolts and things, that from skyscrapers to airplanes. Anything large is made up of small things too. And so anyways, I'm saying that because it's not just the big ideas that matter, it's the small ones too. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.